guys, welcome to another episode of Makeup and Mediumship with me, Sarah Martucci. Hi guys. And today I'm with Kim Moore. Fucking awesome. Psychic, medium. What else do you do, Kim? Tell everybody.
I do everything. I'm taking over the world right now. So, what else do I do? That's pretty much all I do. Oh, and my house blessing stuff. I love all my house blessing stuff and teaching people how to like connect with their loved ones and stuff like that, and talking to dead people all day.
Fuck yeah. No, that's the good shit. So I wanted to, if you guys remember the first video, I gave a shout out to one of the mediums that helped me just kind of get started. Kim shared my free weekly reading since day one, and it's just an honor to have her here. I love her. She's a good friend of mine, and we're going to talk about whatever the fuck we want to today.
Let's
do some goddamn eyeshadow. Let's do it.
She's going to give me makeup, and I have not worn makeup in years and years. So she even put foundation on, and I look like I'm alive now. I'm not like the people I talk to. So that's good.
Yeah, perfect.
That's good.
All right, guys. As always, we always start with, or at least I do, the Shimmer Eye Primer with the Physician's Formula. Boom shakalaka. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys know what I'm working with. Here we go. So I'm going to start this with Kim's eyes. This is always a good base to use so that whenever we put our eyeshadow on, it just makes it pop. It makes it look good. And I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about today. We're just going to talk about whatever comes to our brains. But I think earlier we were talking about synchronicities and just some of the wild stuff that happens, especially when you start working with spirit, when you tune in and you listen to what's going on, or at least you're just present in the moment, when you start to consciously work with spirit. And Kim, you had a couple great stories. Please retell them for us.
Oh, I will share all the stories, because that's what I do. I think I should leave my eyes closed while I share the stories, though, because I can't multitask like that.
You know, unless you want it to hurt like balls.
Yeah. Don't poke me in the eye.
Here, look up to the ceiling for me.
Like with my eyes open?
Yeah, eyes open, look at.
Oh, well, as a lot of people know that follow me or know me, 9/12 is a big freaking deal, because that is a sign from Mike. And lately, I've been getting a lot of signs from him, and they've been working in some really cool ways. I see him a lot. I see the 9/12 everywhere. Mm-hmm. And so, anyway, so I was with my brother, who I met when I was 40, and so Mike never got to meet him, but they were both born in the same year. And I was over his house, and we were just kind of talking about all the synchronicities of 9/12. That number is really important to him as well. What do you need to do to my face?
We're going to do the Morphe palette. And we're doing, this one is the Artistry palette, 9S So Chill. You guys can see that. And then what I'm going to do in her creases, we're going to start with this color right here. And then we're just going to fucking go from there.
There's a lot of creases.
Oh, girl, we're going to work all the creases.
What was I talking about? Oh, time to remember. Oh, okay. So, back to the story. And then, when I went in a freaking movie theater with my dad, I was in there, and we walked down the corridor of the end of the movie theater, and there's like, I'm going to post this picture. I'm going to add it to this fucking post so people will see the picture of the 9/12 in a movie theater where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you know? But it skipped 9, and then it went down on the corner was 12, and then right next to the 12 was the 9. So I have this picture of 9 and then 12 spelled out, because Mike thinks he's funny. So that's why I get lots of signs from him. That's what lots of those little fucking synchronicities are. And I don't know that I always like them. And then I just want to show everyone this pin. Ow, I'm going to stab myself now because it went in my bra. Oh, shit. Man down. Hold on.
We got a lot going on.
That's extra charge, you guys. That's $25 for that. $25 PayPal Sarah. Okay. This pin, though, this glamorous pin that says those fucking yams, and my shirt that says got yams. This is my special nickname. So I am Kim in the universe and yams, because I am what I am. Sarah got me this pin. She found it at Comic-Con. It says those fucking yams.
It was perfect. I literally screamed out loud. It was the only one left, and I flipped the fuck out, and I was like, oh my god, for Kim. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
She knew what was up, so now I have the t-shirt and the pin. What do you want me to do?
All right, look up to the ceiling. And guys, I'm taking what I'm doing on her crease, and I'm just putting it underneath her eye as well. So we're just smoking it out underneath.
I'm going to have a smoky eye.
Yeah, just a little bit.
After this, I'm leaving and driving to Ohio in the middle of the night.
Okay.
So this is going to be all reserved for special truck stop participants who get to see me go get fuel and go use the restroom all night long. That's what I'm going to do.
That's going to be your song.
It is my truck stops.
You're going to be the fanciest chick on
I
Highway
am.
67.
I'm going to be the fanciest chick who has a shirt on that says "Got Yams" with a pin next to her neck. I'm going to wear it all night.
It'll be hot.
It is both temperately and metaphorically.
You're going to get you a new boyfriend on the road.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to hook it up.
All right. So, funny enough, the next palette we're going to use on her eyes is Purple Kush.
I like Purple Kush.
This is by Ruby May Cosmetics. There's no reason that I chose this palette at all. And
There is a 100% reason why you chose this palette for me.
And we're going to do Northern Lights on her lid. This really pretty duochrome right here.
That is also some badass reefer. Northern Lights. I dig that strain. I might smoke weed. I miss you living in Colorado where you should live.
Never lived
In my head you did, in my imagination she came to live next to me.
It was nice.
It was nice because it was true and it's going to happen. You're going to be living on the land where I have my future retreat center.
Look, I'm here for that.
We're going to be living there in a commune in the middle of Colorado in Hartselle. It's the geographic heart of Colorado, okay? It's called Hartselle. You're meant to live there.
It'll be perfect.
I'll just capture you and the baby lion and Chris and take you to fucking Colorado.
We'll just live our best life in the
You
heartland.
will. You will live your best life in the middle of a valley of mountains.
Like, is this an episode of Yellowstone? Because I'm not mad about it.
It might be. But yeah, we all are. Me and several others are working in unison to get you to come to Colorado.
I really feel like it is a joint effort, though. I'm not going to lie.
It is. It's a group effort to get you to Colorado because you belong there. You
Right?
should be there. She should be there.
I think one day, or at least at the very least, I'm coming out to teach classes and spend time and...
Whatever. I'm
have
gonna
a good fucking
tie
time.
an anchor around your foot and make you stay. And just drop it off the side of a mountain.
Perfect.
And then leave you at the
That's
top. It'll be
fucking rude.
the perfect. I'll
would
climb
never
up
leave.
there. I like climbing mountains now, so I'll climb up and bring you food each day.
Like a fucking billy goat. Actually, I'm not mad
14
about that.
a day.
I would absolutely consider that a vacation. So that sounds good to me.
I would too.
I'm going to smoke the color that I put on her lids, the Northern Lights. I'm going to do a little bit underneath too.
It looks so fucking fancy.
You're going to look so fancy and so hot for these truckers. They're
I
not
know,
going to know
right?
what hit them. They're gonna
Late
be
night
like,
driving
"Shit."
in Ohio. Woohoo! Oh, in Maryland.
They're going to be like, oh, wow, does that chick have Northern Lights on her
No, it's just in her bloodstream. It's in her lungs.
All right, we're going to go back through and we're going to blend both of those spaces in again. I'm going to go back in. Oh, now it's Purple Kush.
I look like a fancy bitch.
You just wait. You
Look at
just
my
fucking wait.
eyes.
We're going to go back in with that light brown that we used with the Morphe palette. I'm going to get a little bit more in the brush, and then I'm going to go back in and just blend those two places together like we blend with Spirit.
Like we blend with Spirit. Listen to this girl! Putting the mediumship in the makeup.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. All right.
Oh, you know what though?
What?
I know another thing.
Yeah?
Lately with my like medium shit,
Yeah.
I've noticed some things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and they're really cool things. One of the things that I notice is like sometimes when people come and sit down when they're having a reading, like right when they sit down initially, they feel like a little anxious and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I have noticed that that is also the way it feels when Spirit comes close to me. It used to feel like that. I feel like anxious,
Oh, yeah.
and I didn't know why.
Yeah.
But it's because our body's trying to make sense of their energy coming close to us.
Yeah.
So our souls, our energy, and then we have this human body in the way.
Yeah.
So they're just like trying to make sense of it. So it gets close, yeah, and it feels like anxiety, but really it isn't. I think like that's just our human mind trying to make sense of this energetic experience that's happening. And so we start to feel like anxious because we don't know what the hell's going on.
Right.
But it's because it's unseen. But once people are sitting there for a minute and they start bringing through their loved ones and everything, and they start to kind of like blend with their loved ones a little more easily because they feel like they're there, then it changes the whole freaking experience. And then it's like the whole experience for me as the medium, but even for them sitting there.
I think it changes the whole dynamics when they start to relax. It does for us too in the beginning, right? Because, oh my God, when I first used to go into my readings, I would have to take half a Xanax. I'd be so jazzed the fuck up. Like, my energy felt like I was buzzing and felt like I was having an anxiety attack. And I think it was also too nerves. I wanted to do the best job possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when spirit comes close, and especially when you're not ready for that, or that's the first time you're just experiencing this, it can be a really overwhelming experience. Just breathe into it. And also too, trusting the medium that you're talking to is fucking everything.
Yes, that is very true. But even if they're visiting you when you're not with a medium, it's like they want to visit you all the time.
Oh yeah.
They don't have to visit, like, I don't always have to be the telephone that you use
Good call.
that way. But sometimes
you
might, what?
I said good call. Okay,
Oh
no?
yeah,
All right.
yeah, I did actually. Good call. There, I made that call.
Dad joke.
Now good. A little dad humor. It matches in with my cheesy humor.
Hey guys, I'm gonna use this eyeliner on Kim. It's the Morphe eyeliner in Midnight. It's a good like steely gray. It's good shit.
Steely gray.
I'm gonna do this on the top lid and the bottom lid, and then after that it's the hot maker.
Hot maker.
Oh, I said hot maker.
Oh shit.
You wait for it.
Okay.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh, so it's just like people feel anxious, and sometimes, you know, like we ask them to be with us and stuff, and then we start feeling all this anxiety, and we're like, why am I feeling all this anxiety? And we attribute it to them. But really, it's just that energetic bond that they're trying to make with us. Yeah. And it's so cool because once you let them in and you start taking them with you instead of trying to let them go, they show up everywhere.
Yep.
Fucking everywhere.
Can be annoying, but also kind of wonderful at the same time.
I know, like it could be harassment.
It could be,
but it could also be love.
Yeah.
So one person's harassment is another person's love.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
That really
if you
is
guys
the
hear
truth.
Nothing from this video today, may it just be that.
One person's harassment is another person's love. Just remember that. These are important things.
Have you ever done eyeliner on the inside of your lid? Like
I
waterline?
have done that. I've had people do that. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's
but
not
I've
the
had
most
it done.
fantastic.
It is not the most fantastic.
That's the hot maker, though.
Oh, well, you know what? Do what you need to do.
All right, sister.
Set this bitch on fire. Go.
What would you say to anybody that keeps having synchronistic things happen and they feel like it's their loved ones? What do you feel like they should do? If they're having those experiences and they don't know, this is like maybe the first time they're really experiencing this.
Well, it's like, the thing is that spirit is in partnership with us. So we can partner with them in the way that they show up for us, in the way that we understand why they're there. So, you know, you can be like, hey, I don't want to know that you're around unless it's really urgent. Yeah. Or you can be like, I want to see you all the time. But you get to like set the tone. If you see something that looks like a sign or you think it's a sign and, you know, you're kind of feeling like it's a sign, but you're not sure, just ask spirit to just like, okay, I think that's you, Mom. Show me again. And then over time, you'll start to become familiar with certain signs. And then you'll be able to just know, like, you can set it up with them. It doesn't have to be like, oh, it's got to be a feather, it's got to be a penny, it's got to be whatever. And the whole thing is they're just inspiring you to pay attention anyway. Yeah. Yep. So why not choose what you want to pay attention to? Yeah, that's it. I like numbers. I was a bookkeeper before I started doing this. 912 is perfect for me because I'm a number person. Mm-hmm. But there's people that are flower people, and every time they see a peony or a daffodil or whatever, that's their sign from their mom. Or they smell car grease, that's their sign from their dad or whatever. It can be whatever you want it to be. And they'll work with you because it's all about inspiration. So they're just inspiring you to pay attention anyway.
Which I love. I love that, right? And again, it's helping you to stay present in this moment so you can make the best choices from this place.
Exactly. Just like that thing, you know, you can't, you're not in the moment if you're thinking about the past or thinking about the future, you'll never be happy in the moment or
cheers to
however the hell it goes.
All right, guys, it is hot maker time. That means it is the Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil in Defining black. Actually, this one's a dark gray. Well, I just think gray is a good pop of color for like hazel eyes, which you have.
Oh, I have hazel eyes. Yes, I do.
Yes, ma'am. All right, here we go. This is where it gets weird. I'm gonna get all up in your eyeball. Okay, here we go.
All right. I'm a cockroach.
You're a cockroach. Stop.
I'm cockroach people.
I'm not a cockroach.
I can survive anything.
I am here for the survival, but I do too.
I just think people get the wrong idea about cockroaches.
All right, fair.
They live through so much. Oh, fucking weird as fuck.
But look at that. Your eyes are popping. Sorry, your eyebrows.
I don't even know what to do with all this.
Is that a cockroach person thing? Your eyebrows going like that?
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I've never like seen my makeup done or had makeup done like this.
Look at you, hot lady.
I feel like a fancy bitch right now.
You're a fancy bitch, Linda. You are.
Yes, I'm a fancy fucking Linda.
Alright, look at me.
Weird.
I'm gonna have to do the other eye. Yeah, for anybody that's never done your waterline, it is a weird experience when you go to do it. So just be ready for that. You gotta put a thing all up in your eyeball. All right, you ready for round two?
That's what he said?
What? Oh, no.
I don't know.
Absolutely
not.
not.
It just came out of my mouth.
Dump that. Dump him. That's what's going on. Absolutely
Nobody's
not.
asked me to stick it in an eyeball, okay? I just had to say that's what he said.
I mean, fair. I'm not.
I mean, like, I don't know. It had to be done at some point.
At
So
least at
there
some
was
point.
that. The inappropriate comment has been made inaccurately, but whatever. It
We
doesn't
could have
matter.
more than that, but the night
That's
is
so
young.
far.
The night is
That's
young.
so far. I don't know how hot I'm going to get. I might catch fire.
Girl, you might want to hold on. We still haven't even done the highlighter, we haven't done the lipstick, and we haven't done the mascara, so... Alright, mascara time. Guys, always, always, always. I'm never, literally ever going to change this mascara that I use because it's the best.com. It's the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. And get it in blackest black. Like, there's not a darker color. Get it in blackest black. Or whatever color suits you, but I like blackest black.
Black is black.
What do you think is, like, your favorite thing spirits ever come through for you or done for you?
Everything. My
Everything.
whole life is a magical spirit experience. I think that. I think that every reading I do, that it's just spreading love. Like, I love it. And I really suck at remembering stuff that happens in readings specifically. But I just know that it's really like, the thing I like is the feeling at the end where I get to like hug people.
Yeah.
And then in that feeling, sometimes it's almost like their loved ones get to join in.
Yeah.
Because they're in the experience with me.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of I.
Oh, wait for it. Oh, ah, shit.
I fucked up. I lifted my lid too far.
Here, look down. I'll fix it. It's easily fixable. I'm just gonna go back in with the blending brush. And now we have a little extra dimension.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Extra dimension.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call it.
So never be afraid of the mistakes in life or the fuck ups or the weird mess ups or whatever. You can always turn it into a little extra dimension.
A little extra dementia or dimension.
Maybe dementia if you want to forget about it.
Yeah, that's how I am. I was saying that just the other day that I want to adopt that older man philosophy of
Look down.
if I don't remember, it didn't happen.
Oh man, I wish that was true on a lot of things in my life. So many things. All right, look down to the ground. Oh, I love that, Kim. I think that's beautiful, and I think that's also, that took you a long time to get that mentality, though. Fair?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's not something that just came out of nowhere. Here, look down to the ground.
It's like they're just
Look down.
always around helping.
Yeah.
But it's like if you live your life with all those synchronicities, you kind of know when they start happening all the time that you're in the right flow. And whether it's like seeing like a series of the same numbers or there's it's getting on my cheeks.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I look like I got in a street fight.
Looks like you got a little tear tattoo.
I does for a minute there I was like looking at the dark hair and my eye and I felt like Pat Benatar.
Hell yeah, Pat Benatar. We're going to go back
Fuck
to the little foundation.
yes. Pat Benatar. But I just feel like, though, that they're always around helping. Like, they're just around.
Right.
Because it's like you're doing them a favor. You know what? You know how, like, they blend, their energy blends with you like that? Like, so I've been telling people lately, because this is what I think, is like, people ask me, where do you think they are? Right? And so this is where I think they are. Is, you know, when you get that sudden, like, because I've said this before, like, where you lose your keys and then you suddenly are like, oh shit, I know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
That's where they live. In that inspiration. In that place where, like, songs are created, where music, like, where love is, where creation, where artwork and writing and everything, that's where they live. So they live in inspiration, and that's how they talk to us. And they talk to everyone in that way. But
why not?
by
like
keeping yourself in the moment, it allows you just to kind of go with the flow of your thoughts,
right.
Which is usually like how inspiration happens anyway.
Yeah.
Because we sit there and then we overthink it, and then we get scared, and then whatever, all the bad things. But
all the mental shit we do to ourselves.
yeah. But in reality, they're always close. It's like you've got this fan club that's always there, protecting you, watching over you, trying to inspire you, trying to, you know, like Mike's always sending me his stupid jokes, which make me laugh and then want to kill him all over again. But I mean, I didn't kill him the first time, but he died. He did not die from me killing him. Okay, I just want to say that.
I think you're self-incriminating right now.
But I am going to say, though, that he left me with 4 kids. So I do have every intention of kicking his ass across the universe when I get over there. But then giving him a big hug because I love him and miss him. Fucking dimension.
Fucking dimension.
And you know what else I also think from my, like, little mediumship?
What?
I don't think that time in the spirit world is anything like time here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I think time
Absolutely
here
not.
is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's linear. It's this, 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 this. And time over there, it's like everything's happening simultaneously. They know things like, oh my God, here, you asked me what was a good experience. This was a really awesome experience. I did this reading for this lady, and I talked to her mom. So I'm saying in the reading this thing about seeing her niece going through and looking at jewelry and stuff like that. And she says, and she didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, oh, that's fine. That's why I record them. No big deal. Whatever. And so then years later, she is listening to the recording with her niece, who's looking through the jewelry box, picking up the red thing that I mentioned. And it's happening right as she's listening to it. And that was 2 years after the reading. And so I definitely think time over there works really fucking different. Because I'll say to people, I'm like, do you know what this is? And they'll be like, no. And I'm like, all right, look for it. Because this is something that they're trying to say. And that's what those little synchronicities and shit, that's awesome. And when you start believing it's them and working with them and talking to them, crazy shit happens.
Fucking miracles occur every single fucking time.
Yes.
Whether it's getting the Rockstar parking space, the car that you fucking needed and wanted but didn't know was out there, a new puppy to bring you new life, or just whatever the fuck you need, dude. Spirit's always got our back.
Yep. Or
it's
just
amazing.
hearing an awesome song where you listen to the lyrics and you're like, you know what? That really speaks to me.
Yep.
Yep. Having a day like that.
Hell yes. Those are the best. All right. I'm going to attempt to do your bottom lashes. I'm going to need you to look up. Bitch is going to work today.
Good. Make those bitches work. They've been living off me now for 48 years.
Rude.
Bastards. Yeah.
Oh, I found my black. Undo that bottom. Can I do the inside of your bottom again? Okay.
That's what he said. Oh, that was perfectly
That was
timed.
actually a good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That stays in. That stays in.
All right, we're going to keep this one.
Okay.
So everybody's be like, you guys.
I know. Well, anyone that watches a video that has the two of us talking together, they're bound to hear the word fuck multiple times.
Oh, absolutely.
And hear inappropriate humor.
So, really, you did
Welcome
this to yourself.
to the club. Yeah, you did it to yourself by watching. So,
all right. Make
the magic happen.
Yep, just make that noise, whatever helps.
That's fucking weird as fuck.
I know, but it looks so good. Highlighter time. Yes. All right, guys, it's the one that's not my favorite, but the highlighter is the fucking tits, the I Heart Revolution Peach and Glow. And it's a two-sided one. Blush ain't bad. But the highlighter's where the fuck it's at.
I don't even know what highlighter is.
Here we fucking go. You're about to find out.
Well, it certainly isn't neon colored, so it's a different highlighter than what I'm used to. What are you highlighting? My face?
Yes, like literally your face. That's what it's for. It's wherever the light hits.
Oh.
So I do the bridge of your nose. I do above your eyebrows. I do the top of your cheekbones.
Make sure it hits all the places that the truck stop people are going to see the light.
Yes, ma'am. All right, close your mouth. I'm going to do that little spot in there.
It looked like a little white mustache.
Maybe it was. The ball of your nose. Guys, this is what I'm using. It's the Universal Lip Gloss by Fenty. The reason I'm calling it Universal is because I've lost the sticker. But it's just one of those colors that looks good on everybody.
Good. Make it happen. Make the magic happen.
I don't even know how I'm going to title this video. Like, we're all over the goddamn map.
Hot Child in the City.
Hot Child in the City.
It's a song.
And guys, I do not feature this enough in the videos. This is what I set my face with. I always do a face setting spray. I'm going to do this on Kim tonight. So, man, by the time she gets to the trucker stop, she is still glowing.
And I'm going to get a full tank of gasoline for full price with this face. Maybe if it's real nice, I'll get a candy bar.
We'll see. We'll see. But it's Belgian Labs, and it's their matte one. It's really fucking good, and it's actually super cheap. It's really good. So I'm going to spray her face 84 times to make sure it sets. And it smells amazing.
My face sprayed. I didn't even know you could spray your face.
Yeah.
Like hairspray for your makeup.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. All right. We're going to let that set. Gently open your eyes. Oh my God. Gently.
Too late.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I look like Linda, that fucking seagull right now.
No, you don't.
No, not because of that. It's because she had the whites in her eyes and everything looks all pretty, but she had these white.
Oh.
So I can see the white in her eye. That's why she was fucking Linda. She was mean. She was fighting the little dusty Steven the seagull for his bread and stale potato chips that we were throwing at him. Anyway, whatever.
I mean, your face is done. Okay, nope. No.
Yeah. It looks goodish from here. I just can't see really good.
You gotta let it set. Right,
I just can't see because
okay.
my glasses.
It'll
I don't
dry
look like
just a
Wednesday
second.
Addams anymore.
No. How do you feel?
Awesome.
I
This
think
is
you look
awesome.
so cute. It's kind of a smoky eye. It's a nighttime look. Shit, you can wear this during the day if you fucking wanted to, but
I can wear it whenever the fuck I wanted.
this
But the thing is this takes a lot of time and effort that goes against my make an effort face.
Okay, so closing out this video, what would be one thing that maybe you want to let people know? Maybe there's something that like Spirit comes through all the time and tells you to tell people, or something you think like Spirit wants to pass on to everybody that maybe people that aren't mediums don't get to hear every day. What do you think?
I know. Actually, this is a little more helpful than anything else.
Okay.
Aside from like working out tips with your loved ones and stuff for signs and everything.
Yeah.
But I have seen the most healing in people when they don't try to let go of their loved ones, but bring them with them. Like bring them with you. Like, oh, we're going on a trip and this person's there, that person's there. And you just look for all the little signs and things that remind you of them, or when you're talking about them, all the little synchronicities that happen and everything, and they're around you all the time. And they'll help you. Like, they'll help you with shit. And even, and the other thing is, too, is when you see lots of signs and you're like, oh my God, what are all these signs? What are they trying to tell me? They're trying to tell you that they're there. That's what they're trying to tell you. If you want to work stuff out with them, sorry, my nose is itchy.
You're okay.
But if you want to like work out a sign with them, whatever you need to do, but they're there to help, and they're there to help through inspiration. So they can only help you so much with that because people don't listen to shit. And so I'm sure everybody watching this is guilty of not listening to their intuition at one time or another. So when you're in the moment and just going with the flow, what the fuck am I talking about?
I don't know, but I think it's perfect.
Wait a minute. Hold on, let me back up. Oh, and you're listening to synchronicities and you're in the flow, then your life just turns into like fucking magic. And then all kinds of cool shit happens. Your loved ones are with you. You don't actually have to let go of them. And it's just because the energy of them is still with you, but their body's just gone. But they're still there, all their personality, sense of humor. They have no worldly problems. They're just in a state of awareness. They're not suffering emotionally, nothing. They're just aware of everything that is, was, and will be, and they love you forever. And love doesn't die.
Last thing, what would you say to somebody that wants to be in the flow but doesn't know how? How do they get in the flow?
Be in the moment. And how do you get in the moment?
You be
Is you stop
motherfucking
thinking.
present.
You stop thinking about everything that's going to happen,
Yeah.
everything that has happened. And I saw this one thing that I use all the time that I think is really awesome. And it's like brings you into the moment. It's like a countdown. 5 things you see, 4 things. Wait a minute. Give me the next one. 4 things. 4 things you hear. I'm really useful. 3 things you feel, 2 things you smell, 1 thing you taste. And lastly, the 6th sense is just, I know. So I know I'm well. I know I'm okay. And so you do the countdown of the 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things you feel, 2 things you smell, 1 thing you taste, and then that knowing affirmation of I'm okay, and you're back in the moment. But when you're thinking of the future or thinking of the past, you're never going to be in the moment. And also, when you're not in the moment, you can't hear the inspiration, you can't hear your loved ones communicating, all the good shit you miss out on when you're thinking of everything that's going to happen or everything that has happened. But it's not like hell, and it's not suffering, it's nothing bad.
It's never seen a hell.
Yep.
If there's ever been a hell, it's here on Earth.
Oh, fuck
that
yes.
we create of our
yes.
own shit.
Yeah, and we get to, the beautiful thing is all of this is just an experience, and we get to choose how we experience it. If you want to have something happen to you and you choose to experience it as, oh my God, it's the worst thing ever, or you can be like, this shit happened, it sucks, but I'm going to move past it because I'm a fucking cockroach.
Inspiration at its finest.
Because I'm a fucking classy lady. Look at my face.
I love you, Yams. Thank you
love you
for
too.
doing this with me today.
You're welcome.
This was awesome.
This was very awesome.
I love everything you have to say about spirit. You were the person that reminded me that what we do is real and to trust in myself. And I think that you brought me back from the brink of giving up.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because I need you. So,
I need you too. So.
You gotta be in the universe doing your jam, doing your thing. I'll do my thing.
Right.
We'll do our thing together in Colorado because this bitch needs to move there. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe that's gonna be an ad campaign to get her to move to Colorado. That's the GoFundMe. It won't just be money for you. It will be just random billboards everywhere saying, move to Colorado. And
in Colorado, though, or where I am?
No, where you are. And it's just going to say, for Sarah's eyes only. I don't want any of these other bitches, okay? Like, I mean, Chris is fine. Your baby's fine. Whoever you want to bring to visit. But Colorado's packed enough. We don't need anyone else.
I guess we'll leave it to the audience.
Leave it to the audience to see if I make any sense to them. And I think that they will say nay.
Yes, I got a strong feeling everybody's going to be like, what?
They'll be like, that crazy bitch. But her makeup looks fucking good.
Look at, dude, these truckers aren't going to know what hit them.
No, they're not. With good lighting, they're not. They're not. In a dark alley, maybe they might see you coming with a...
Right, said like a true Leo rising. With good lighting. Let me know. Cacaw for yes. Middle fingers for no. Do you guys dig the makeup look? Would you do it yourselves?
Hearts for all the good shit. Just make hearts.
I love you guys. Be good to each other. We'll see you soon.
Au revoir, little chickens.